Oh, pedophile.
Hey,
you got 5 sons. You let them spend the night at Neverland Ranch?
I'm not.
No, we ain't even talking about music no more.
Michael Jordan house either.
I'm saying I separate art from the artist.
What I'm saying is this
so
right
let me
here.
ask you a question though. So a lot of people say that, you know what, I separate the art from the artist. And yeah, I still listen to R. Kelly. That nigga still be in my playlist. But I don't agree with what he did. But certain shit, like, cause I love Aaliyah, right? I'm an Aaliyah fan. But when you listen to certain songs on that first album, and you
AJ nothing but the number.
R. Kelly wrote that song for her, wrote those songs for her, and was fucking her when she was 14, 15 years old.
Agreed.
Think about who the fuck she's singing about.
I like the song with
Jay-Z
and
got
Foxy Brown. Jay-Z was fucking Foxy Brown when she was a minor. Back then, that was normal. Hold on. Back then, that was normal. That was like the normal thing.
So you got to talk to their parents too.
Check it out. I know in high school that was going to the prom. I know girls that didn't date high school dudes. Number one, 9th graders. I don't date high school dudes. But you
that don't make it right.
I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying it was a different time. That's what it was.
The 90s.
So I got something to switch gears in current day. I got something to switch gears because there ain't nobody, So current day.
I'm not
current day. Did y'all see what Chris Brown said about Bluface? He said everybody's trying to basically chastise him for what he did to Rihanna years ago, but they love Bluface and Christian Rock.
You don't know.
See, I think they moved the goalpost for Bluface.
I done seen couples fight. I don't justify beating women. I have a daughter. I don't justify beating women or nothing. But how do we know that with a fight? A woman can't beat a man. I've seen women take off, hit a dude 4 or 5 times. They hit her like twice. It looked like he just really dragged her up and down.
Did y'all see Bluface's response?
No, I didn't. I didn't even know about the story.
Bluface said, nigga, you get the wrong bitch.
Yeah.
He said, my bitch ain't performing at the Super Bowl. If you want to beat up a bitch, get a ghetto bitch. That was Bluface's response. So he almost admitted it. But do y'all agree with Chris Brown and how he came about it, throwing another man under the bus?
No,
that wasn't charged or nothing like that.
I feel like this though with Bluface.
At the end of the day, that shit with Chris Brown happened well over a fucking decade ago. That shit was like 15 years ago. If anything, Chris Brown should have.
How old was he? How old was Chris Brown?
He was young as fuck. He was like 21, 22.
Yeah.
I think they said 18, 19.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Hey, hold up.
First of all, your brain don't fully develop for real until you turn 25. For 2, that was so fucking long ago that Rihanna fucking obviously forgave him.
Hey man, that's stopping you, man. Stopping.
With him.
You got to stop her.
Okay.
Huh?
1, 2. We got this conversation is male dominant. So I'm gonna ask the males. As a child, you were taught if somebody was to hit you, you to hit them back, right? But you would still put certain restraints on you. You would still have certain restraints placed on you to not hit a girl.
Right.
Correct. Like, I don't know none of y'all from a can of fucking paint, bro. But as a child,
Prescott, you drinking Similac?
Huh?
No, I hear you.
Okay, protein shake. Nah, but you know what I'm saying? So the whole thing with it's no excuse for what he did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't cutting that nigga no shorts on beating that girl up like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I done seen my mama put hands on my daddy. I ain't never seen my daddy put hands on my mama. Not saying it ain't never happened, but I never saw it. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is the level of restraint you gotta have as a man, bro. You can't put your hands on no woman. Especially when you got like that shit cost him so much motherfucking money.
Yeah. I mean, that was the dumb thing. You had Rihanna. She's a billionaire, right?
Right. Yeah. Look how she bounced back, nigga. Yeah. She got her ass. That's the last
I got
all
all sons, right?
Had to switch up his whole image after that shit.
Listen to me. That's the last loss Rihanna took in that fucking car when she got her ass whooped. She ain't took the L since then. Maybe that new song she just dropped. That motherfucker got the dub for the last.
I mean, you can say she ain't never took an L, but at the same time though, if you want to talk about quality or potential of mate that you respect how much wage they got, think about if they would have stayed together. If Rihanna and Chris Brown would have worked it out, nigga, they would have been bigger than Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah, you're right about that, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. So you say, well, she didn't took an L. I mean, that altered her career too. No, she still surpassed it and did well with it. But I'm saying, no, you can only imagine they stayed together.
But is Chris Brown? The question was, is Chris Brown wrong for throwing Blueface under the bus?
Yeah, he's a sucker.
I'm gonna say
yeah. I mean, you can't get out of it.
You own your shit.
Agreed.
But then
I can't. But I still fuck Chris Brown though.
Rock, they both as willing participants. I feel like they both understand. I'm waking up and I choose to do this today. Like they understand, and they're making money off of that.
That's their brand. Their brand is beating each other's ass and going on the internet.
That's they get. If they don't whoop each other's ass, we're gonna stop watching.
Y'all crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's the difference with Chris Brown and Rihanna is back to the same thing. Rihanna's
but that's what Blueface said.
Huh?
He said Blueface, his rebuttal was, Chris Brown don't get mad. You picked the wrong bitch to beat up. Like, if you want to fight, pick a bitch that want to fight. He said, my bitch like to fight. Then you got Krishan in the background like, yeah, we fights over here. Yeah. Was it wrong? Yeah.
That's rather. I feel like even if they wasn't famous,
that nigga said a willing.
They was like, I gotta ask the question.
They'd be on that same bullshit.
I got a question to the panel. I got a question. Would you rather have fucked with Rihanna X, or be fucking with Blueface chick now? I'd rather be Rihanna X.
I'm Rihanna X all day. I can't fuck with
that's what I'm saying. Though. So fuck with anything they talk about. Yeah, all that. Fuck all that.
You missing the question. It wasn't about asking food.
I know the question. I'm just saying the really though. I mean, Blueface to say all that. You're not at the heights of Chris Brown. You're not at the heights of Rihanna. I mean,
never was.
Yeah, he threw you under the bus.
But why would Chris Brown throw Blueface under the bus? Blueface didn't come after Chris. It was Chris Brown who did that.
That's some suck. I'm not gonna just sucker shit. That was sucker shit. I can't.
But
look, I don't know what sucker do with sucker.
Too,
I don't know.
We ain't even gonna do all that.
They definitely.
Blueface didn't bring up Chris Brown, so we ain't got to even do all that. But it don't matter. In that moment, Chris Brown lost.
Agreed.
If I bring up your name, Mickey.
Being losing.
If I say, man, I wish I could do this like Mickey or get away with something how Mickey get away with it.
That sounds like jealousy.
That's a hella suspect.
Chris Brown sounded like he won the reality show with Rihanna for beating her ass.
No,
he sounded real jealous. No, that's how he sounded.
That nigga was jealous. Let me tell you something. Rihanna,
like he was that's all. He just sounded.
Go ahead.
He sounded like he was scapegoating. He didn't sound like it was.
He sounded. That's all it is.
Tired of defending himself and his shit with the American Music Awards. My whole thing is, like I said earlier, he should have just kind of been like, why are y'all still talking about this shit? Rihanna forgave me. My fans forgave me. I healed. Yeah. I moved on. You ain't hear about no crazy shit like that. Well, now he did threaten Caruso.
But notice what you saying? You sound like an Indian. I. The moment he said, but y'all watch them beat the fuck out of each other every week. That sounded like a little jealous to me. Like he want to beat the fuck out of somebody on TV.
No, I don't get the jealousy. I think he's just trying to shade blame. I think he's trying to deflect. That's what I think it was. I don't think you go jealousy. That's
just like y'all deflect the conversation from Nas.
Sure. Yeah, that. Just like how you think.
Hey.
That's how you think. What's his name? What's dude's name from Stockton? Killer Tay. He's the top 5. Like you think Killer Tay is top 5? Yeah, exactly.
Hold on. In all the high school parties, Duke was my age at the high school parties.
Yeah.
They was listening to the Killer Tay,
I don't care who you was listening to.
In all the high school parties was in high school.
All I heard was Richie Rich.
More than anybody on the East Coast.
All I heard was Richie Rich and 415 at one point. Don't mean I think that Richie Rich was the greatest rapper of all time, nigga.
He can't be.
Nigga, you talk about Killer Tay he used to say Killer Tay was his top 5.
Killer Tay is not even top 10 in Cali.
I never put him in my top 5.
Who said that? Yeah. Whoever said that, say it again. Hey, whoever said that, say it again for the Congress in the back.
Killer Tay is not top 10 in Cali.
Cali. Not even in Northern Cali or Central Cali.
Northern Cali.
Not even Northern Cali.
At our house parties back in the day, That shit got more play than East Coast niggas.
Okay, I hear you. But putting Killer Tay in your top 5 has got to be some childhood nostalgia on the audio to a high level,
bro.
Huh?
Killer Tay.
He put your boy, your brother, nigga.
I never said that he was in my. I never said he was in my top 5.
Now we okay. Now we joke.
I said Sebo was in my top 5.
No. We Killer Tay. No, we've had this conversation over a decade, and that's why I always.
No, you just always had it more on the Killer Tay. But Sebo in my top 5. Killer Tay was never in my top 5.
I'm not talking. I never said nothing bad about Sebo. I will talk.
In our house party days, Rudy Coleon, Sebo, Messy Marv,
you.
They was in rotation.
Luna sick.
I hear you.
They was in rotation.
Now they ain't even top 5 because I mean you talk about.
She like who?
Exactly, and don't Google it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
You'll never get that 30 seconds of your life back. You'll never get that 30 seconds of your life back.
My phone is on 7%. Do I want to waste
30 seconds? You'll never get back.
I'll send you a link. He like some of that hardcore. This is like before Mozzie, what they call mob music. Northern California.
It's like no. It was like Spice One after Spice One.
Hard.
It's like a generic version of Spice One with whacker beats. That's all it is. It's like Spice One, a worse Spice One. It's a worse Spice One. Man, whatever, nigga.
Hey, somebody tell Killer Tay tap in.
I got him on Facebook. Let me sit in the link.
Man, cause if that nigga,
so he can whack 100 Mickey.
I mean, whack whatever. Because the nigga whack, I can't help it. The nigga whack. The nigga's garbage. I can't help it. I mean, you know what I mean?
Hey, is she listening to it?
Don't do it.
The beat is trash.
See? Did I not describe what you was gonna experience word for fucking word a second ago? For real though.
She from New York and Miami though, bro. She don't even, and it's the time frame is over. If
that's the case, cause I'm geologically was raised nearer than that, and I think that shit is trash. What that mean?
First of all, I do listen. We just had a whole conversation about how I fucking love Dom Kennedy. I fuck with Larry June. And I fuck with Nip. So don't.
That's a whole different way, but West Coast.
Did you fuck with Nip before he died?
That's the question Marcus gonna throw at everybody. Did you fuck with?
I mean, I've been listening to Nip for 10 years.
I've been there.
I got pictures at the store before he died.
I started fucking with Nip
inside the store.
I met Nip in San Francisco. So I mean, what else?
You also met Soulja Boy. You were the first nigga to take a picture with Soulja Boy.
I took a picture with Cornel West, David, fucking Banner.
Did you take a picture with Soulja Boy?
I did.
Okay.
You took a picture with Soulja Boy? Yeah, damn.
He was the first person to take a picture with Soulja Boy. Big Draco.
Did he smile?
I don't know.
Mickey was smiling like a motherfucker in that picture.
He was smiling. He was happy.
I took a picture with Cornel West, David,
Soulja Boy.
Jamel Hill.
Big Draco.
Now, my picture with Jamel Hill, I'm smiling like a motherfucker because I like her.
Okay.
She said Big Soulja. Come get this picture with your boy.
I had her in the headlock in Portland. I had Jamel Hill in the headlock like this, though. You feel me?
You had Soulja Boy in the headlock, too. Nigga was scared.
Man. Now, we know your music. You Soulja Boy, Bow Wow. We know your era music. I know. So it's cool.
Can I see this picture?
Okay, so what did you think of the Killer Tay experience? Did I not explain that word for word what you was going to experience, though? Miss Shine, did I not explain that to you, how you experienced that?
I definitely wasted 35 seconds of my life.
Somebody's phone is messed up.
You say that 5 seconds. You're welcome.
I hated it.
What song did you listen to?
Oh, hell no. Man.
Won't Stop featuring Fam Cirque.
Nah, I don't even know that song.
Messy Marv. I'm sorry.
My Marv boy.
Messy Marv go hard.
Yeah, he do.
He on that dope though.
I mean, I like he's some of my favorite dope fiends. I mean, I like some dope fiends like him. I like Amy Winehouse. I liked you know what I'm saying? DMX.
I feel like he could have been where he could have been where Mozzie is back up in 02, 03, 04, 05 if he wasn't bullshitting with that dope rock.
I mean, whatever, man.
Nah, you can't say he didn't have the talent.
No, he had the talent, but talent's the word. I mean, he didn't have the work. I mean, talent. I mean,
like I said, it's the dope, man. It's the dope.
I mean,
if it wasn't for the dope.
I mean, but how many motherfuckers we know that if dope wasn't in they? I mean, cause that's the same old story though. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it ain't though. It ain't at that level. He wasn't just average with his rapping. Messy Marv was hard.
No, he was hella talented. What I'm saying is that motherfuckers get on dope and fuck off their talents. That is nothing new.
That's the same thing I'm saying, fool.
I know. I'm not.